Welcome, everyone, to episode 80 of the Break Time Banter.
80?
80, that's right.
Dang.
I'm your host and fantasy football champion,
Oh,
Brett Erickson.
Oh, the scrubs. I'm
That's
looking
right.
at the champs right
Champ
now.
of the
Let's
scrubs.
go.
I once was the scrub and had the toilet bowl trophy, but now I have the legit trophy,
Let's
which
go.
is, if you want to know more about that, listen to the last episode. But all I'll have to say is that it is the most ridiculous trophy. It's the best trophy I've ever won, and it's for
beautiful.
and it's for fantasy football.
It's
of all
actually
things.
beautiful.
It's crazy. It's heavy too.
Is it actually?
Oh yeah,
It looks heavy.
You'll have to lift it later.
I'll lift it.
But today I'm joined by a Jones of the Grant variety.
Hey, I love when you do that. Jones of the Grant variety.
Here's a little trivia. When else have I done that?
Did
There's
you do
one
that to Krellin?
I don't know. Did
Krellin
I?
of the Nut variety.
I don't know if I did.
I don't
I think I
remember.
called them. I definitely called them Krell Dog.
Yeah, that's like what I exclusively call him, Krell Dog.
The last
Or Nate
time,
Quillen.
True. Also, shout out to Nate. He's a dad.
Dude,
now.
he's a dad.
I'll bring up applause later. But the last time I did it that I can remember is my own brother, Kyle.
Oh,
the Kyle variety.
Yes. Erickson of the
Kyle variety or something. Yeah, I don't
good.
know what I did. I'll have to listen back later.
That's good.
But thanks for being back on the show. We got a great episode
course,
planned.
man.
We're going to banter about movies, commercials, Valentine's Day, and someone got a haircut. And it was not Grant. It was me. That's why I'm wearing a hat. Because I'm going to reveal it later. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more.
It is quite the story.
Did the music just cut out?
Oh, yeah. I finally got to
sick.
the end. I was not planning
That
for
was
that.
like perfect timing. Quite
the story. Either way, but it's kind of a nightmare haircut situation. So you'll find out. Do tell. I'm building suspense, so then they'll listen through the whole episode.
Oh, that's
just
great.
kidding.
Yeah, the good tactic. Keep listening to the whole
It'll be
episode.
a grand reveal. I'll take off my hat for the audience. For those audio listening, it won't make any sense, but you can watch it. If you
I love
want.
when podcasts do that. You can't see it, but they describe like the whole thing.
Yeah, well, early on, we used to have a running joke about pointing the microphone towards something.
Oh, that's right.
When we didn't do a video.
Point the mic.
Point the mic.
Yeah.
I think the most famous time was when Levi Steele was on. I just re-listened to this episode, and there's a sunset outside. And we're like, dude, let's take a moment and just enjoy the sunset. And I played an awesome little video like that.
The audience can't see it. Oh, point the mic.
Put the mic at it. Put the mic at it.
Point.
Oh yeah, then they got it.
Oh, they got it.
What a weird bit.
Out of all the bits that are on this podcast, that's definitely one of them.
That's definitely one of them.
That's definitely one of them.
But man, we're here. We just had a snowstorm in Minnesota.
That was chaos.
We're recording this the day after Valentine's Day, which we'll talk about later. But it was a fun snowstorm. It was typical.
I went too late.
Oh, that's okay. That's one of my bits too, is that I can never hit the buttons fast enough.
Someone says something,
Let me find
you're like
it.
fumbling around with the button.
But it was with the classic Minnesota where it was like,
Classic.
it's going to be 1 to 3 inches.
A foot.
Boom. It came so fast.
Was it actually a foot?
I feel like it was a foot. Felt like a foot when I was shoveling it.
I mean, my foot was in the snow, so that's not good.
Actually, you know what that one makes me think of?
To this day, that's forever a horse.
Oh, it's
That's not
crazy.
That's a horse.
I need to find the video because it's hilarious watching it on camera. It's like, what just happened?
I kind of got close to that.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was pretty good.
I wasn't
That was
as
pretty good. My brief update that I wanted to share with you guys. So this past week, I got invited by Zach to go to the Timberwolves game.
Oh,
Thursday night.
sick.
T-Wolves have been up and down this year, but that game was electric.
Wait, it was against
It was against the Thunder. Yeah. On
Oh,
Thursday.
yeah, I watched the highlights of that.
Dude, that game was
man.
awesome. First of all, Wolves win. That's always fun.
Yeah.
They beat the Thunder, one of the best teams in the NBA.
They're killing it.
Ant had a poster on Chet Holmgren, Minnesota's own.
Let's go.
That dunk was in person. Insane to witness that in person. Even though
That's
we're way up in
crazy.
the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
Crowd goes nuts.
I'm sure the place just went nuts.
Oh, it's one of those moments you're watching. Everyone just stands up after it happens, and you're just like looking around, like, "Whoa, dude!"
They lose their mind.
The crowd was nuts.
That's sick.
So, and to witness an Ant poster in person, super fun. The other fun things that happened in this game, we got on the Jumbotron.
Oh, what?
Which was ridiculous because we were way up in the back.
How the crap?
I don't know, but
What the-
I don't even know what we were doing. I think it was like guys in the next row in front of us, but we were in on the back end of it, so that was also fun. And then
Were you dancing or you just waved
I
at it?
have no idea. I need to ask Zach and Mark. Mark
great.
Olson was there too.
Oh,
so
sick.
shout out. So that was super fun. But yeah, sometimes they'll bring a camera up and like record
Oh, yeah.
like a little bit of the section. So that was just crazy. And then the other thing that happened was the fan during the competition they have where layup, free throw, 3-pointer, half-court shot.
Yeah.
And he made all of them.
No way.
He made the jackpot.
What? What did he win?
$5,000.
That's
It was
crazy.
insane. It was,
Oh my
so
goodness.
that also happened at the game.
That's crazy.
The only thing that did not happen was brickin' for chicken. Where
for chicken.
in the fourth quarter, if the opposing team misses 2 free throws, you get a free Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Shoot.
But it didn't happen.
Dang.
If that happened, I don't think there's anything else that could have happened at that game that would have
that
would have topped all
insane.
that. So, but it was funny because Zach invited me because it was like dollar tickets or something last game before the All-Star break. And I debated because I had a Greek quiz the next day.
Oh.
I had to finish an assignment, but I'm like, you know what?
Gotta do
I'm
it.
gonna go. I had
You
to stay up
gotta do
late and finish stuff, but it was worth it. The Wolves won.
That's
It was
so
still would have been worth it no matter what. But
Yeah.
if they lost and it was a bad
Oh,
game,
that would've been-
it would have been just like, oh, I did that and I got to stay up till 2 in the morning.
What, did you stay up till 2 in the morning getting your stuff done?
I think it was more like 1:30
Okay.
in the morning. But we're all good. We're here. I made it through.
You're killing it.
Felt like I don't know what I got on the quiz, but I think I did all
You
right.
failed.
I failed the quiz.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Pastor, hold on. Don't tell me. Pastor.
It's a new teacher.
I have no idea.
Oh, Hilden, Dr. Hilden.
I don't know him.
That's okay.
Pastor Hilden. Yeah, I talked to him yesterday. He's like, yeah, Brett is not good at Greek.
No, quick shout out to Greek. I've been doing a lot better this semester.
That's sick.
You just got to spend more time studying.
Oh, yeah.
What a concept.
What a concept.
It is tough,
That's
but
great.
people have told me with Greek, it starts out really hard, but the more you build off of what you're learning, the easier it becomes later.
Right.
Where Hebrew, I've heard that it's easy to start and then it gets harder
It's
later.
so much harder. Oh,
But
my goodness.
anyways, that's
Hebrew's next year?
in seminary, yeah.
Okay.
So that's enough about me, though. Grant, do you have any quick updates?
Quick updates.
I got a fun one for you.
For me?
Yeah, you're drinking something new
Oh,
today.
man. What a transition. Transition king.
That's right. Bring
We
it
are
back.
not drinking what you think we're drinking. No,
No.
free ads. Sorry, we're not giving out
We're
free
not
ads.
doing that anymore.
We're not giving out free ads anymore. If you want us to feature you on our pod. I just said our pod, cider.
It's our pod.
Oh, let's
Hit
go,
us up.
Brett.
Hit up Grant.
Yeah, hit up me. Hit up Brett.
Hit up whoever.
But we're not giving you free money anymore. Sorry. But today, for people who actually know me personally, this is a revolution.
What?
First of all,
Ooh,
this sick
look
cup.
at that.
It's a pretty sick cup.
Patagonia.
Patagonia's sick cup.
Hey.
Patagonia, you get free ads. It's fine. I'm drinking coffee.
Whoa. Grant's drinking coffee?
Watch this drink. Excellent podcasting.
Dude, I could hear the
drinking
ice.
on podcast.
I could hear the
You
ice.
hear the ice? But here's the thing with that cup. So this cup is about this big. This much is coffee, and like this much is creamer. It's like 50-50.
If you guys aren't watching by chance, Grant said it's like 50-50.
It's about 50-50.
Hey, way to be honest. There's people out there that do that, and they're like, oh, yeah, I love
Oh
coffee.
yeah, I'm a big coffee drinker. Yeah, right. You're a creamer drinker.
We're calling you out.
Yeah, called out. No, but it's so good. It's
I can smell it.
On my breath?
No, or just put me out of the mug too. I can smell the creamer.
It's so, yeah.
I can smell both.
Can you tell what flavor it is?
I'm not a coffee guy. If I had to guess,
I'll aerate it.
It's not like French vanilla or something? Or?
No.
I have no idea. I'm not a coffee guy.
It's a salted caramel.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like a caramel macchiato. It's like it's a Starbucks brand.
To me, all coffee's the same, so I can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
I don't drink
But
coffee.
I don't know why. No, it's my mom.
Oh.
My mom.
Is your mom a big coffee?
Yeah, my mom drinks like a bigger one.
Oh.
But she like, yeah, it's about like 2/3 coffee, 1/3.
Okay,
creamer. So that's
ratio's a little bit better.
ratio's a little different, but she's drinking a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's so good. I just drink sugar water now. I don't know
I'm
what to
also
tell you.
drinking sugar. You guys can see.
Don't come at me in the comments. I understand.
Do you think
I'm
it's
not
because
a
of
coffee drinker?
Do you think it's because of winter, or just because?
I'm drinking iced coffee.
Oh, iced coffee. Yeah, then it's just.
I don't drink hot coffee. It's like it's cold brew and creamer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm a weirdo. But that's what I got for you for drinking stuff.
I mean, I haven't really been drinking much caffeine actually lately, which is crazy.
I wish.
People always joke with me about it, but I actually am just a big water guy.
Big water guy.
Big water guy.
Yeah.
I got my routine.
Water.
I got my routine in the morning when I get up for class, like get my water ready, and I try to go through a certain amount of water in the morning. Gotta stay hydrated, especially when it's so dry outside.
Yeah, that's so true,
dude.
I started taking creatine again.
Hey,
gains, trying to get gains. Yeah, but I started taking creatine again, and I need to drink so much more water than I am,
which is good,
which is great. But the creatine flavor is like strawberry kiwi.
Oh,
and it's really good.
That does sound
it's
good.
Really good. Yeah, but no, that leads me to my class. So one of my classes is a fitness walking class.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this after one of the games a couple weeks ago.
Oh my goodness!
And how intense
did we record before I started class or after? Was I already in class? Maybe it was before.
I think it was before. It was during, because we did it during Christmas.
Yeah.
This was just a conversation we had a couple weekends ago.
Yes. But the fitness walking class is so intense for no reason. So it's like an 8-week class, and you got to walk like 15 miles a week. It's insane.
To me, when I hear college walking class, I feel like it's the easy class that people take to like cop out and like, we just have to walk a little bit every day. Yeah, but this class
it's like a 2-credit class, and it's crazy. So so I just have to walk.
If I didn't have the job that I had, that'd be difficult for me to
get 15 miles. I work 4 days a week too. Yeah. And I'm in class on Mondays, and then so it's an evening thing. But this week I found myself working out at like starting at 9, getting done at 11 p.m.
Goodness.
It's like, what is happening right now?
Honestly though, sleep-wise, that probably feels good.
Yeah. I'm sleeping really good, actually. It is really.
So there are some good benefits to that, but you got to make sure, like, if you have homework or stuff, to get it done before that.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice. This semester, the homework load isn't crazy. One of another class, Wellness for Life, that's like a section class, and so every 2 weeks, certain things are due. So like this whole week, I haven't done anything because I finished it and just chilling. And so like Monday it'll start up again in another 2 weeks. And so that's kind of nice, honestly.
That's fun.
But that's what I got for class. And
nice. Fun updates.
Yeah, just be excellent to each other and just live your life.
Love God.
Love God, live your life.
Live your life. Is that the thing that we were saying last time? Live your life.
Just freaking live your life.
No, love God, love your neighbor.
Freaking live your life.
Sorry, one last thing with updates because of how dry it is. Grant will appreciate this. I was playing percussion for chapel.
Love it.
This past Thursday. Awesome. They have, 2 things actually. I just remembered. They bought a new cajon.
No.
You can plug.
There's
a line into the cajon. It was wild.
That's sick. What brand?
It's the the big brand, like the brand that I have, and probably you have Menial. I don't know.
Meinl? Yeah, Meinl.
Meinl, that's what it is. Yeah, it's that brand.
Sick.
So I walked in and saw. I'm like, whoa, this.
They
is
just bought it.
Yeah, pretty recently.
No way.
So that was weird. It's a little bit to get used to because it's not as loud as like it normally is.
Oh, true. But it's coming louder through the speakers now.
Oh yeah, because they have much more control over that. But there's not a hole in the back. The sound doesn't go out.
Is it
way.
electric?
No, they have it made so the sound actually comes out the front. There's holes in the front.
Oh yeah, okay.
But the lines into the side. So it makes sense because they probably have like the microphone in the back of the cajon.
Yeah.
So it goes to the back and then bounces out the front. But they're able to control the sound a lot better.
Weird.
So it was wild. But anyways, because of how dry it is, I split two of my fingers open playing cajon.
Oh yeah,
It always happens in the winter.
That's a classic cajon player thing. Yes.
So annoying.
Yeah. Is it like right in the crease of your finger? Right.
That's
here?
not where I.
No. That's where I get it
Yeah,
mine.
so we probably just have different spots of like kind of where we hit. Mine is right on the middle finger, like there. So mine's healing
like
up.
here and like the top.
Yeah. You can kind of see there.
Oh what? Oh, toward like the fingertip almost.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
weird.
That's probably from where I'm hitting the top near the snare.
So you're here with the. Oh, weird.
But then I definitely hit a lot more.
More on the
bottom.
Is this the ball of your hand?
We'll call it that. Why not?
Ball. Because it's like the ball of your foot. I don't know.
I don't know.
Some part of your
Cajon players, or if you're not a cajon player, like, what in the world are they talking about?
What are you talking about?
But yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's just super annoying, especially on the fingertip.
Yeah.
Because I'd like try to write in class afterwards, and I was just like, that hurts.
Is it still like an acoustic cajon that you can
Yes.
play any other? Oh,
You can, yeah.
Interesting.
It's funky. I'd have to show you in person,
sick.
but the way that they have, because the sound like still comes out of it,
Yeah.
and whatnot. But
cool.
anyways,
that's cool. I also have it's not a plug-in one, but I have one that comes out from the front, and like the back is like a handle. It's I think it's also a Meinl. It's a big boom bass one.
Big boom bass.
Yeah, I love saying that. Big boom bass. Yeah, but I don't know. I think I just got that a couple months ago. But
So that's probably similar design, but
Yeah.
then they just have this one has a direct line.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Which is just weird to think about.
They can control the sound. I don't know. That's sick, man.
That's amazing.
Drink some coffee.
And
now.
that is update.
Alpha Brain. Here we go.
Next time you drink coffee, let me know. I'm going to put the microphone next to the cup so they can hear the ice more.
This is the hard-hitting stuff that you come here for. I can't even. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's fine. The microphone doesn't even reach that far.
I was gonna laugh and I'd spit out the coffee.
More ASMR. Dude, that was nice though. The sound with that was amazing. Anyways, we got to get into it. This is why I love having Grant on. We can talk about anything.
Anything you want it, that's the way you need it anyway. Okay, sometimes I get into just like oldies era, and I just like listen to nonstop oldies.
Lately, I've been 80s.
So good. So good.
I did a little deep dive study into Video Killed the Radio Star.
Oh.
Dude, that sounds
what is that?
Have you heard that song?
I don't know
I'll
what
have to send
that
it.
is.
It's a really fun song.
Video that killed the radio star?
Video Killed the Radio Star.
Video killed the radio. Who's it? Who sings it?
The Buggles?
The Buggles?
Not the Wiggles.
The Wiggles! Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
They're making a little bit of a comeback. It's hilarious.
No way.
Yeah.
The Wiggles?
Yeah. I don't know if it's the original people, but I see little clips of them.
I'm sure
they're
they're so old now. Because they were like in their 40s when we were like 5. And we're, just do some quick math here. They're probably 60.
Yeah. It's the Buggles.
The Buggles?
Definitely a one-hit wonder from them, but you'll have to listen to it. I'll send you a link to it.
That's
it's a
hilarious.
classic 80s song, but I don't know. It encapsulates kind of a fun how technology was changing because it was the first music video put on MTV.
Oh.
And fun fact, in the music video, guess who's in the music video for a little bit on the keyboard? You'll never.
Elton John.
Hans Zimmer.
What?
Young Hans Zimmer.
Hans
is
Zimmer?
in the music video for a little bit.
Is his hair just massive?
I don't know.
No?
I don't remember. I have to go back and find it because he's in there for a little bit playing on the keyboard. And yeah, he played keyboard for that song back in the day. And it's just wild.
What a pull. Hans Zimmer, you know no bounds.
So it's just wild.
That's crazy. He is the best.
Oh, he's amazing. And we'll get into that probably with movies.
Oh, yeah. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
But I've been big 80s lately for whatever reason. Just comes and goes.
Yeah.
But
sorry, last thing. My oldies playlist, 18 hours long.
18 hours long. That's legit.
There's like, I don't even know.
I might need that for my road trip during spring break.
I'll send it to you. It's sick.
18 hours. Wow.
It's got like rock and just a little bit of Tina Turner.
Got all sorts of stuff on it.
That's
amazing. All right, very quickly. Yesterday, or when we're recording this, yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Yes, sir.
And Grant and I, we want to talk about a fun aspect about Valentine's Day for you kids. Some of these kids might not have experienced
kids
this.
Don't understand it.
They don't understand the good old days.
Man.
Elementary school, Valentine's Day, which was hype. Because, first and foremost, you got to make a box.
Oh, man.
That people would put Valentines in.
Yeah. So, and you never have known more stress than... You've never known more stress than thinking about you holding this Valentine and you see the girl that you like across the room. And you're like, oh, man. People are going to see me. Walk over to her and put a Valentine in her box. I should do it when no one's looking. The stress you feel as a 7 and 8-year-old.
And as soon as Grant walks over and does that, the whole class, Grant likes her. Grant likes her. No, I don't, guys. Shut up.
And I'm not going to air it out now, but I can. Everyone knows that exact person. You were like, oh no.
Everyone has their elementary school.
Cute.
Elementary
but
school.
But in reality, we're both 8.
And
one's cute. I mean, someone's cute.
And we'll
People are cute.
Yeah, and we'll get into it because first and foremost, you have the box. My favorite one I made in elementary school was I took a shoe box and made a football field on top of it.
Oh, sick!
And the end zone was the hole where you put the candy into.
That's great.
So that was my favorite one. And so also back in the day, kids don't have it good these days with this. They're not really allowed to give people candy anymore. They give them little trinkets and stuff.
Let me just say that. Lame. So lame.
We got to get the good candy too.
Such good candy.
This is the first time. It was the first time I was introduced to Fun Dip. Classic Valentine's Day candy.
So bad.
It's terrible.
It's
but as
so
a kid,
bad.
for whatever reason, it was like hype. It was like, dude, we got Fun Dip.
Dude. I scoop in the sugar in my mouth and I lick it and then I stick it back in and it sticks to the stick and I just that was
what
gross.
A stupid. There's just no way that we'll let that happen. Let that roll these days.
Yeah, literally. And oh man,
your mouth would change the color of
the heart-shaped Reese's.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was thinking more of the chalky, just the heart-shaped like little things with little messages on it.
Oh yeah, those are
classic.
Be mine.
Yeah. Classic Valentine's Day.
Crazy card. For you.
I heart you.
It was like that. They never spell it all out. It'd be for you or heart you.
First of all, because they're so small, so you can't put anything else on it.
You can't put a whole novel there.
So I remember that, but we had it good. We got actual candy.
Oh man, that was the best.
And that's when they make these, so they have the to and from on the packaging.
Oh
so
yes.
So if you have that special someone, you could put an extra message on there if you wanted, and take some more time with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna write out my whole feelings on this Snickers bar.
If you're really ambitious, you get her just more than the regular candy that you got for the rest of your class, or put a note with it.
Yeah. What you like get those little Valentines and then you like tape the candy to it.
Yes.
And you like tape like 2 to hers.
Yeah.
And everyone else gets one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Because you bought candy for the class.
Yeah.
And usually you bought more than you needed.
Oh yeah.
So to your best buddies, you'd give them more.
Oh, 100%.
And if you had a crush
100%.
if you had a crush on someone, you'd also give them more candy.
And to your enemy, you gave nothing.
I think.
Did you have what am I saying? Elementary school.
Enemy?
Did you have elementary school enemies? Because I only had one.
I don't think
I'm not going to air them out, but
yeah, I don't know if I really did. I think just generally the type of person I am, it just doesn't really. We had like rivalries because
maybe that's more. Yeah, maybe not enemies.
Because gym class, there was always the competition,
100%.
like who was the fastest kid, and
You're instantly the coolest.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the clout that I had, is that I could run the gym laps the fastest.
Whoa, Brett's so fast! Wow, that is so true.
Which is hilarious. I'm not a sprinter by any means. I'm the distance guy. I can just run forever. Oh, the mile competition. Did you have to do that?
No, so
not the competition. It was just a mile run that they did for gym class.
No, okay. So let me just preface. I should have prefaced this beforehand, but I was homeschooled, and the co-op is what I'm talking about when I refer to elementary school. But we had a track and field day, and we'd have a 40-yard dash.
Oh, we had that too.
Dude, the 40-yard dash, your boy killed it. Your boy killed it. I think
Grant was on the top of the world. Put this man on the podium.
I don't know why I still remember this, but I'm pretty sure out of like 4 events, I went quadruple crown. I got like first all 4, like the 40-yard dash. I don't know, like a long jump.
Oh yeah,
or
high jump or something.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know, but I was on top of the world.
Dude, Usain Bolt got nothing on Grant Jones elementary school. Quadruple first places. Dude, that was
I peaked.
Yeah, it peaked in elementary school.
I peaked at 8. It's all downhill from there.
You peaked in elementary school.
Can you imagine?
Dude, every kid though remembers the
100%.
It was the best. Oh, what's the one, the potato sack race?
Oh yes. Oh my
or the
word.
3-legged race.
Oh my goodness, the 3. Yeah, that.
With the shoe kick. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That might have been one of them, because I think I remember like soaring my shoe.
Oh, I
absolutely
don't doubt it.
yeeting it. No one was even close.
What was funny with that competition, either you nailed it or you either flung it backwards or you flung it into the ground or straight up into the air.
Yeah, if it goes straight up, you're like,
oh no.
I let go too late. It was always an art. All right, I'm gonna kick my shoe to kingdom come. This is gonna be the best moment of my life.
It's gonna be amazing.
And in reality, it went like 10 yards because you're literally 8.
I wonder if they even still do track and field day.
Probably not, because everyone's a winner now.
Yeah, everyone's a winner. It's things are just.
Let me say it one more time. Lame.
Ruined Valentine's Day. You don't bring treats for your birthday anymore.
Yeah.
What a funny concept.
Did you bring enough for the class?
You got to do it for your half birthday if your birthday wasn't during the school.
You bring half the amount of people that are in the class. Only half people get it.
Only if you bring a half a cookie for everyone.
Oh my word. Or oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Hot take. We don't need to talk about it anymore after I say it. We'll just move on after I say it. Mm-hmm. Kids don't know how to lose.
Oh, absolutely.
Kids do not know how to lose.
This would be, if I had a more serious podcast, I would go on and on about how sports are just getting ruined across the board.
Kids do not know how to lose.
It's crazy. And just a little brief tidbit tangent. Little brief tangent. Just the way that it's celebrated, like being like celebrating over your opponent is so bad. Like there's a little bit of like fun.
Celebrate over your opponent.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like smack talk almost?
Well, a little bit of smack talk, but I don't know, the way, like, I don't know, people go on your head and stuff. Like, there's a little bit of fun stuff with that, but people get way too into it.
Oh, yeah, because there's an extreme for everything. There's like extreme, like, oh, everyone needs to win, or I'm gonna kill you in this game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so there's a happy medium you could be where you can still smack talk and still have a good time.
Yeah, but to me, some of the bottom line is if you can't look at your opponent and see them as a person,
100%.
Because like you can have fun back. Like Grant and I have had fun back and forth.
Oh my goodness,
in ultimate frisbee, because we never get to play with each other. We always play against each other.
Because we're always the best, Brett.
No. It was
no.
Just fun back and forth. At the end of the day, it's like, dude, always fun. Like always fun to play. Always fun to play you.
Because like during the game, like freaking Brett. I'm so annoyed at him.
Yeah,
he's so good at this. And then after the game, like Brett,
dude, Like,
you outplayed me.
and that's where we're kind of
that's where you just got to learn. Like you just got to lose.
exactly, and that's where I get just annoyed at some of these things where like everyone's getting so heated at the end of the game, and
which I can be like that.
There's times
I've like
where,
reined it in like pretty like I think during Bible school I think that was the most competitive I've ever been, and like I think my first year of Bible school I had a not very good team and I was so mad. Like, why are we losing so much? This is brutal.
Yeah. But it's more, I think, on the bigger stage because fans will see what's happening.
Yeah.
And they're going to kind of reflect that. So I've just seen too many things have gotten way too heated and missing the camaraderie. At the end of the game, you're like, you know what? Respect to you. Like, fun game. Fun playing you.
Yeah.
But and it's fun to like, I love sports for that reason.
Yeah. It's like, cause you're just like, you're competing.
In the middle of it, it's just so I'm not going to lose to you. Like,
because like,
I'm so annoyed. Like, oh, why'd you have to make that? I'm trying my butt off here. And you're just,
I know I am absolutely dogging it on defense and you just drain a 3 in my face. I just tip my hat.
And that's why basketball like is fun to watch. Some of the back and forth.
It is a constant back and forth.
There's always the extreme.
Yeah, but it's so sorry. So
that's
good.
Okay. It was
what
fun.
A tangent.
Oh, fun tangent. I love it. I love it.
That's great.
Anyways, so we fun Valentine's Day tangent. Kids just don't have it the same way. My nieces were making Valentines and it was just little trinkets. It wasn't candy.
It wasn't candy?
You can't do that anymore.
Brutal.
It's sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
We live the good life.
Oh,
Track and field day.
Track and field day.
Treats in class.
Treats in class. Did you bring enough for the class? Actually, no. I don't like anyone in here. I only want one for me. And maybe one for my crush.
Just for myself.
And for my boy. Ah!
Oh, man. The next thing that I was going to talk about. So recently, recently, the Super Bowl happened.
Sorry. Should I give my take right now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
One of the most boring Super Bowls I've ever seen in my life.
It was up there. It was up there
fell asleep.
When the Broncos and the Seahawks, when the Seahawks destroyed the Broncos.
Oh,
and it was 40-8.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So similar to that.
That one's probably worse.
That one's worse in my opinion.
Wait, it was the Seahawks against the Broncos?
The Broncos. That was when the first snap of the game, it got snapped over Manning's head, and it was like
Was it Manning?
Yeah, Peyton Manning was with the Broncos.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because he won.
Was that his last year?
No,
last year he played?
Last year he won the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 50. Panthers and Broncos.
That was a wild one.
Lots of defense in that one.
Yeah.
But I agree that Seahawks Broncos, that one's worse because that one I think I actually didn't watch the second half.
Oh, really?
Because it was that bad of a blowout. I mean, this one was bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was still entertaining. Big plays.
Yeah. But okay, adversely, I think I used that word right.
Yeah.
One of the best Super Bowls was Falcons Patriots.
Oh yeah, 28-3.
28-3 at half. The GOAT, Tom Brady, comes out at second half and wins.
Mm-hmm. That was wild. And
was it like I don't remember, what was the score? Like 31-28? Did the Falcons score in the second half?
I'm trying to remember if they won in regulation or if they won in overtime.
Oh, maybe it was.
And I want to say they won in overtime.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
I think that's why we wanted to keep watching this game too. Is because we know
because you knew
how good Patrick Mahomes was, and because this wasn't 25. It wasn't a 25-point deficit. Like it was still like whoa, there was.
It was close. It was like
it was 21 or something like that. 24,
it was 24 to nothing.
I think
or 3.
I don't remember. But you're like, well, in the back of your head, like Tom Brady was able to do this. So
exactly what I said. I was like,
you got to still watch
Mahomes has been to 3 straight Super Bowls.
You can't count them out.
I'm not counting them. But then
they got destroyed.
But then they just get clapped.
And it wasn't even like Saquon either. They were bottling up Saquon.
I know. Yeah, Saquon didn't even have a very. Did he get 100 rushing yards?
I don't even remember. He didn't even do that much.
He's so good.
That's one of the reasons why I have that fantasy football trophy.
Oh, because of Saquon?
Oh, he was on my team.
That's the best.
He's my dog. But yeah. I will say one of the underrated plays, actually, because it didn't matter. That Mahomes bomb at the end, that like 60-yard
Oh yeah,
that huge touchdown.
That was an insane.
That play was
throw.
awesome. It didn't matter because they were going to lose.
They were
but
down.
the air yards on that was like a 65-yard throw
On the like on the fly in stride,
perfect.
straight into the end. That's most.
So that was fun.
That's the most impressive thing ever.
But beyond that, the game itself very boring, and the commercials too. It was not a great year for commercials.
No, it wasn't. I don't know what they were doing. Do you know the average? And you probably know this because I feel like you're kind of a numbers guy.
Are you going into how much it costs to?
Do you know how much it costs?
I don't remember. They said it too. I saw it somewhere. It's something crazy.
$8 million for a 30-second commercial.
That's so stupid.
But if you have a minute-long commercial, because I'm sure there were a minute.
Oh yeah, there were some minute-long ones.
That's $16 million
just to air a commercial.
Just to air one commercial. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Oh my goodness.
So I think maybe that's part of it. People, they're trying to make this amazing commercial, and it just doesn't live up.
It just doesn't land.
So I want to just talk about there wasn't a lot of good commercials to pick from.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go through some of the ones that I thought were, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
There were lots of controversial commercials, but we're not the podcast.
We're not going to go to a different podcast to hear about those. We don't care about those. We care about the funny ones.
We care about the funny ones. This is the break time banter.
Yeah. This is light.
We banter about things that don't matter.
That don't matter.
But are funny.
That should be the tagline.
Don't
we banter about things that don't matter.
That's why this show is fun and different. My favorite commercial this year was the Nicollet Law commercial, and that was only regional. It was only Minnesota, Wisconsin, maybe the Dakotas, because it had Charlie Barons, the Midwest guy, good. And it just killed me when he popped up on the screen. The squeen?
The
squeen.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun of it. No, you're hosting the podcast. You're killing it.
The squeen.
That is a funny word, though.
That's okay. You got to make fun of word flubs. That's why also why the show is awesome, because we treat it pretty much like a live show. But
yeah, wasn't that funny, audience?
Where's the?
Yeah, it was really funny.
I need laughs, not applause. They're not applauding our.
Not applauding. They're booing.
They're laughing.
That's literally what they're doing. That's
one audience member right now. Our live audience. But anyways, when Charlie Barons popped up on the screen in wearing a blazer, like a suit coat blazer, with the other guy. I'm sorry, I don't know his name.
I don't know the other guy. Yeah, they're.
But the line.
Weren't they not wearing pants?
They're wearing shorts, yeah. They showed that later in the commercial. That was the best part.
Oh, man.
When they popped up with the pose. The pose like this. I'll look up what...
I pointed the mic so you can see it.
Yeah. I'll look up what they said, too, because the lines were hilarious. It's like, has someone, someone shared your favorite fishing spot? I told you that.
I told you that in confidence.
Yeah, that's what it was. I'll look up that later.
Yeah, dude, the Nicolette.
I don't even know how to say it.
One of those. But his beard is luscious.
That is a great...
That's basically what I want to look like as a bald man, aspiring bald man,
have a
soon
beard
to be.
like that.
I want because if you're bald, I mean, some people can pull it off, but you gotta have
facial hair.
You gotta have some sort of facial hair.
It just does not look good.
But actually, I do know one guy that goes to my church. He's one of the worship leaders at my church, Alex. He is bald and no facial hair. Looks killer. Looks great.
There you go.
That's one.
That's one guy.
One guy.
You got to live up to that.
Yeah.
But that commercial, I mean, that beard, maybe that's why he works up in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Because he's got a beard like that.
Yeah. Then he wears his beanie over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cover his head.
Some of the other commercials, this one's probably at the bottom of the ones I like. The Pringles one, where the mustaches came off and the
that was a weird one.
That was weird, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It was a little bit uncanny, which I'm going to get into actually.
Oh yeah, see James Harden.
Yeah,
James Harden with no mustache.
When it popped off.
That was weird.
I liked it because it was so uncanny that it's just funny.
Yeah.
I'll get into it later because that was a weird trend this year. Uncanny commercials.
Yeah, just
weird. And then we have this one I like, the Ram truck one with Glenn Powell.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
When he's telling the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Oh, yes.
Actually, let's make it a rugged man in the woods. And I just like that one. It was just funny storytelling. And then, Uncle Glenn, what about the bears? And then the bears were in the trucks at the end.
Uncle Glenn. Dude, Glenn Powell, you can be my uncle.
Yeah. You can be my uncle. But that was just I just liked it. Lighthearted. It wasn't meant anything behind it. It was just funny.
It's funny.
They're just driving the Ram trucks around in the story.
Buy a Ram truck. Well, Glenn Powell does.
Like, that was just hilarious. That just makes me think of like Geico. Like, the commercials are hilarious, and it's for insurance. No one cares about the insurance part of it.
Yeah. That's so good.
And then, okay. So going along with the mustache, there's also the Little Caesars eyebrow. One too. The eyebrows were flying around. So that was another weird one.
Another flying around hair?
That one
because the mustaches and the Pringles were flying around.
Yeah, and then this Little Caesars, the eyebrows were flying around. So I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, what the? There's two commercials with flying facial hair.
Weird.
The other one that was kind of funny too was Instacart.
So who's in that one?
That one they had, since it's a company where you order online, they had a bunch of different brands in it.
Okay.
Like, they had the Kool-Aid Man, and then they had
the
Puppy Monkey Baby from Mountain Dew. And they had like Mr. Clean. And I was like, what in the world? Like, what is this commercial for? They have all these brands.
Oh, they were like running.
Yeah.
They were like running into the bag, and then it showed up on someone's front step. Yeah.
So that one I just thought was funny because I'm like, wow, there is so many brands in this.
I know. That was probably
the
more
Old Spice guy was in it too.
Oh, yes. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man.
So,
see the difference?
I just thought that was wild. Like, did they have to pay a lot more money to do that?
I don't know.
That was my ones okay, these were pretty funny. The weird trend this year was uncanny commercials. We talked about it. The facial hair flying around. And then the Mountain Dew Seal one.
Mountain Dew. Oh, yeah. That was so weird.
That one I didn't like. I was like,
they were just weird. It was just like weird CGI in commercials.
And Mountain Dew has done weird ones before. The Puppy Monkey Baby one.
Oh my goodness.
But that one's so uncanny, not supposed to look real, that I'm like, okay, that's funny. This one, it was just like, it looks
that was just, why is your head on that seal's body?
I get it, because his name is Seal.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, but I was just like, I don't like that. The worst one, though, was the Tubi one. The cowboy hat flesh one.
Oh,
that one.
I didn't understand that.
I hated that one.
It ran like twice.
Yeah. They had a second part to it.
That was so weird.
I hated that commercial.
Why was it like that?
I couldn't even look at it. I was so creeped out by it.
Oh, that was so weird. And then the wizard hat guys put cowboy hats up.
Yeah, on top of it. I just hated
unhinged.
I hated how it looked. It was so cringe. But that's the last bit that I want to do with commercials. Let's just make commercials just funny again.
Make commercials funny again.
No, we don't need all this celebrity talent.
Do you remember the Mountain Dew, when Mountain Dew Kickstarter first came out? Yeah. It was the turn down for what?
Yeah.
And they that was a weird commercial.
Yeah.
It was they would do weird dances and then Kickstarter or something.
Yeah, with that. One of my favorite old ones is the Doritos commercial, Doritos Time Machine.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. that one is so good.
That one's hilarious. Make commercials like that again.
Yeah, also,
some of you may have noticed on the Breaktime Banter YouTube channel, I uploaded 2 videos that one's called Pink Splash 2025 FLBC Super Bowl commercial.
What the?
So go look that up. There's 2 commercials that my staff made because they had a Super Bowl party at FLBC. And instead of watching the halftime show, they showed homemade commercials.
That's sick.
So go to that because you know what? I like those commercials a lot.
Those are good.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I bet those commercials are funnier and better than some of the commercials that were on the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, they don't cost $8 million to make.
They cost $0 to make.
Probably had to pay to do it.
They paid me to know.
They paid me.
No, I came up with them. We recorded it. It was a blast.
That's so funny.
So they're 1 minute each too. So go have a good time. Go watch that.
$16 million later.
Yeah, exactly. Go watch those. Those were fun. One commercial, one teaser in the Super Bowl was How to Train Your Dragon live action.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be our segue into movies.
The Segway King.
That's right. I'm back at it again.
He's back and better than ever.
I need like some sort of sound effect for that.
Do you have like a brr 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 sound?
You know what I do have? That I don't know why this works, but
EA Sports. It's in the game.
E. Do you have that one?
no, I don't. I should add it.
Do you remember the EA Sports? Thick.
You know what I do have on here?
EA Sports.
With Calvin Olsen and Alec Obricard.
Oh my word! That episode's unhinged.
That might be.
Scroll down in the podcast library.
I've
and
laughed
see that one.
a lot
That's
on
a good
this,
one.
a lot on the show. That might be one of the hardest times I've laughed. I was crying laughing.
Oh yeah, that is
so
100%.
But segues into movies. Grant wanted
yeah.
to talk about movies.
I love movies.
So I don't know where this will go, but I'm excited.
Okay, first comment on the How to Train Your Dragon.
There's just
I'm just
sick of all these live action
I'm
remakes.
just tired of it. It started with Beauty and the Beast, which Emma Watson. I love Emma Watson. Who doesn't love Emma Watson?
It was pretty solid.
Hermione Granger. She's great.
Hermione.
And then
Make my move.
I think after that one was like the Cinderella one.
I don't think Cinderella was actually first.
That might have been first. Yeah,
First,
right.
Beauty and the Beast, and then Aladdin, and
Yeah, see, the live action Aladdin, I liked it.
It was pretty good.
I liked it.
Pretty
what was
decent.
after? There was.
Then I feel like other
There's a progression.
other companies started to make them and other things.
Here's the thing. No one has any original ideas.
Yeah,
It's all sequels.
exactly.
So
And reboots. They can just keep. They're like, oh, we got to reboot this because
make new characters, and we gotta bring in new actors for the same characters, and we're just gonna keep doing it over and over.
to me, it's about trends too. People just want to capitalize on trends.
Trends come and go, but a good movie.
Last forever. Wow, that was
Sit in that one. Sit in that one for a second.
that might be the most truthful thing we've said on this show. It's up there. Drop the mic, folks.
Literally. Here's the thing. Stop making live action Disney movies or DreamWorks movies. Here's the thing. How to Train Your Dragon, the first one, is a near perfect movie.
It's so good. And
It's so good.
And the sequel, that's one of the best sequels, too. That's one of
I
the best
know.
sequels ever.
Just come on.
I
Here's the
confess,
thing.
I haven't watched the third one.
Okay, I have seen it. It's actually still good.
Still good.
It's not like amazing. It's a third movie. Obviously, it's not going to be the best. It's still pretty
They're
good.
original.
They're so
they
good.
introduce new stories, and it's good. It's like Kung Fu. Okay, actually, this is where we see the change in it. Kung Fu Panda 1, Kung Fu Panda 2, both good. Kung Fu Panda
Still
2 is
really
good.
good.
But then 3 and 4, it's just too much, especially the fourth one.
This is a hot take.
Oh.
I like the fourth one better than the third one.
Oh,
Wait, who's the villain in the third one? The bull.
yeah. Oh, J.K. Simmons voices him. Oh,
Yeah. Actually, I think I like the fourth one better than the third one. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't.
But the
I'd have to watch it again because I haven't.
yeah.
I think the fourth one, what would kind of put me on was Aquafina, to be completely honest.
Oh yeah, her voice. She's probably a nice girl,
Yeah.
but her voice isn't the most luscious. I don't know why I picked luscious. The most enjoyable to listen to.
Maybe it's just animated. I don't like her because Shang-Chi, because she's in that.
She's pretty good
and
in
I
that.
liked it in that one.
Yeah,
I thought that was
she's
okay.
probably the best.
I
part
like
of
that in
movie.
that.
She's probably the best part of that movie.
But I think you kind of see, they're not as good as, in my opinion, the first and second Kung Fu Panda.
100%.
So good.
Yeah.
The third one's like, they're okay, but
Yeah.
I think you kind of see some of the trends with, rebooting and these other things.
Yeah, so like, I'm just come up with an original idea,
Please.
And this is a whole, oh my goodness. So I have a movie podcast.
Ooh.
Besides this one, yeah, there's another podcast that
With
exists.
Grant Jones. You want
No,
more?
I'm
Grant?
not on it. I'm not on
Oh.
it. I listen to it.
Oh yeah. If you, I thought this dude was on.
Yeah,
He will.
on it.
He will be.
I will be someday. No, but I listened to it and they reviewed. They talked about Captain America: Brave New World,
Oh,
and they said it is the worst Marvel movie they've ever seen.
oh, wow.
I haven't seen it yet.
That is coming
Maybe by
off
the
of,
time you hear this, I will have seen it.
yeah.
But honestly, I have no desire to see it. Before I listened to it, it really
so
made me
sad.
sad.
It's so
because
sad.
I was just thinking today. This is my shower thoughts.
That's a good title
Iron
for a
Man?
podcast.
Yeah, literally shower thoughts. Because we're kind of reflective this podcast. If you can't handle it, just turn it off. But we're just gonna be here talking.
They're gonna listen to it.
They're gonna listen. They want to see your haircut.
Yeah, exactly.
What are they saying? Iron Man. Iron Man is it's so good.
And we're talking about the
Original Iron Man.
the original Iron Man. You know, and the second and are you talking about second and third ones or just the OG?
I mean, the OG is the best one.
It's good. It's amazing.
2 and 3 are like still better than most of Phase
most
4.
Marvel. Yeah, most Marvel. Well, that's what surprised me with this. The take on Brave New World is that we're coming off a terrible stretch of Marvel.
That's what I'm
of
saying.
Marvel.
Like we should know better.
And the fact that people are saying like this is the worst.
You have so much money.
That's crazy.
How can you not invest? And like they were talking about how this CGI is trash.
Oh no.
How do you have so much money and it looks terrible?
That's
I don't understand.
That's sad because
I don't understand.
There's a YouTube channel I watch. They break down CGI and other things in movie,
man.
and it is kind of a more recent trend of that. I think what I've heard is that they hire out the CGI and they just don't have the time to finish it because good CGI takes a long time to do. But the deadlines and stuff that they're just rushed. So that's some of it, but that makes me sad because we're talking about good Marvel movies. Iron Man, I would argue the best probably series of movies from one character is Captain America. And they're ruining
I would
it.
honestly have to agree with you.
The first and second, so good.
So good. The first Avenger and Winter Soldier, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Those are honestly...
Those are... the Winter Soldier...
Those are probably top 5 Marvel. Because there's enough Marvel movies to go a top 5. Could you rattle them off right now? Your top 5?
My top 5? I know I feel like my number 1 is Winter Soldier. But it's tough to... But the original,
have to agree with you though.
It's so good.
So good.
It's such a good transition from the first one and to like the modern Marvel movies and introducing stuff. But the story, the fighting is so good in that movie.
The fighting is like an actual like it's not even a superhero movie anymore. It's like a action war movie.
The action,
it's crazy.
The action is so good.
It's almost like reminds me of like a Die Hard almost.
The Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
His character's so cool.
Yeah. Bucky is like, oh my goodness.
The cinematography, he catches the shield.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Also, the sound design, the music design for his theme is so cool.
Oh my word.
I listened to a podcast about it, how they made it. It's so menacing. It's so dark,
menacing,
and it just fits so well with like the brainwash aspect of him.
Yeah,
the sounds that they use, are insane for that. So, I might have to put that number 1. But my heart has a soft spot for the first Captain America.
Oh, 100%.
That's also the story is.
I think actually.
You want to talk about superhero stories with just a good story about like you know what makes a super hero or like what makes someone super in that sense. So good.
Yeah, that is a war movie. I think that was the first. I think that might have been the first Marvel movie that I watched actually, because I think I don't remember because I didn't really want to watch like the Iron Man. 2008 came out so wrong of me because I think the first Avenger came out in 2010.
That sounds right. Something like that.
It's one of those. But that one is just, man, like Red Skull. Man,
that's just a fun.
What a crazy villain!
It's back to the comics, and that was fun because this movie's a different kind of a different genre, different feel than a superhero movie too. Yeah, that's another fun aspect about it.
Yeah, and like, oh man, I just love it. It just makes me so sad because basically everything after Endgame, with the exception of, Black Widow was fine.
was Spider-Man.
Yes, that's the one. That's the exception. With the exception of No Way Home, everything after Endgame is just kind of like, what are we doing?
So bad. It's terrible.
What are we doing?
And Loki.
That was the show. Yeah,
that was a show,
Loki
not a
was
movie.
Good.
Sorry, but that was like that's the only good show.
Right.
That I
actually remember. I remember liking a little bit of WandaVision and a little bit of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, only because Falcon and the Winter, only because the guy who played U.S. agent, but he was going to be the new Captain America, Wyatt Russell. I hated him because I was so mad. Like, you're not Captain America. I get so sad.
And they did. I think that's actually a good thing the show does. They make you just hate the characters. Like, that's not Captain America.
See, that was like the best part of the show. Like the ability to hate him so much.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there were like,
there's some few bright spots, but for the most part, was that Phase 4? Are we in Phase 5 right now?
I don't remember. I don't even know.
I don't really,
because I have stopped paying attention.
I don't even care anymore. Because the last Marvel movie I watched was Eternals.
Oh man, I didn't even watch it because I just heard it wasn't good.
It's not. Yeah, I think that was the last one, and that one came out in 2021 or 22.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That was
after COVID or something.
And I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, but back to like thinking about top movies.
Yeah,
my list probably Winter Soldier. I think I got to put Captain America: The First Avenger as number 2.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I think Infinity War is probably my 3.
I have a tough time because like Infinity War and Endgame, they're almost like the 3 Lord of the Rings movies to me. They like are should be together.
Yeah,
like
if I had to pick one, maybe I'd put both of them there.
I think I would pick Infinity War.
I think Infinity War to me is more just how it ends.
I'm like,
is so crazy. Movies don't do that.
Yeah,
that's why I loved it.
I know that is a perfect. Oh, so good.
So I know, like I remember seeing people's reactions, like they were so upset that they
so mad,
and I'm like there's real stakes, and it's just movies don't do that, and it just defied expectations.
I know.
So I just love the buildup in the movie. It's so good for what they had to handle with introducing Thanos, or not introducing him. We know who Thanos is, but he's finally on the big screen. Just the whole overarching story of that movie is so good. The climax and defies your expectations.
Yeah, I was so depressed after Infinity War because I think we stayed till the stinger, and I don't think there was a stinger.
No, there's no
stinger.
No end credit. Oh wait, no, there is an end credit scene, but the Nick Fury when he they're teasing Captain Marvel when he fades away and hits the little pager thing. But there's no thing. I don't know if there's anything at the end of the movie like the Avengers will return.
There wasn't.
They don't put that on there
because they only put like the Captain Marvel star. Oh, because he was like calling and he's like, oh shoot, or I think he says a bad word.
Yeah,
but then he
he fades away.
Yeah, he fades away, and then he's like saying something bad, and then he drops it, and then it's like the Captain Marvel star.
They're just teasing Captain Marvel,
which wasn't.
And that's why I think some of Endgame, it's still cool and whatnot, but Infinity War to me is better.
No, I'm with you. So that's 3, probably.
Yeah, 4 and 5. This is a little tougher.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to put Guardians of the Galaxy.
The first one.
The first one.
Those are so good.
Just hilarious.
Yeah.
And there's funny moments. There's funny moments in the other ones, but like in the, I'm gonna wait till you finish drinking the second one. Annulax batteries. Arbulary batteries. That's nothing like what I just said.
That's nothing like I just said. Those were when the movies like started to become funny, like started to become funnier, and everything before that was like, oh, we're serious.
Pretty serious.
But, like,
there's little quips in there, but
knowing where we are now with all the quips, I wish we were back at serious superhero.
Yeah, we need to get back to a little bit because like it was fun. You have Guardians of the Galaxy, like it's a crew.
Yeah, should be funny.
Have funny back and forth just between like those characters,
and those are genuinely funny people. They're like there are people like trying to be funny in other movies. I'm just like, stop, stop.
Like
please.
The combination of characters is great. Drax.
Yeah. If I move incredibly still, You won't be able to see me. It's like eating a chip or something.
We know we can all see you.
You know we can all see, right?
He's so upset.
He has this intense stare all the time. Yeah, and he's
Just the way that he can't. Is like literally. I forget the line in the first one. It's like, no, not literally. It's just a figure of speech.
Yeah, he takes everything so literally, and then or when I think it's number 2. Or no, I don't remember what it is, but which one it says Thor is in it, and maybe it's Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, it's
and
either
he's like,
Ragnarok.
"Oh, this is how we've always talk."
The beginning of Infinity War.
Oh, is that what it is?
When they rescue him.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually how I talk.
And they're all oh man, who's like this awesome space god? And Chris Pratt Star-Lord is jealous.
Yeah, he's so jealous.
And he talks like him. Are you mocking me?
Are you mocking me?
I'm the leader of this ship. Forgot about that.
This is my voice. I've always talked.
Are you trying to make your voice more manly?
Yeah, those are good. Those are good.
I'm gonna look up the movie list just to make sure for my number 5.
Yeah. So while you're looking that up, I'll think about my 5.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I'd go Infinity War number 1.
That's good.
But like, I might have to. But Endgame is such a different movie. I don't know. I might have to go Infinity Endgame.
It's your list. You can do whatever you want.
I think I go Infinity Endgame, and then I'd probably go. Man, I think our list is gonna be pretty similar. I think it might have to be Winter Soldier. I also haven't seen these movies in so long.
In a while. Fun to watch back.
Watched them. I honestly. Tonight I might watch a Marvel movie just out of contest. I might just like watch one in the middle, like Winter Soldier, or just any of them. Yeah. So Infinity, Endgame, Winter Soldier. I might go. I think I'm gonna go. Man, the first Avenger is so good though.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm.
It's so good.
That one ages so well.
I know. It's perfect.
That is one. If I had to recommend a superhero movie, I think it would probably be that one.
Honestly, yeah.
If you're starting out with a superhero movie, I think that's where I'd probably go.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh man, I'd probably So okay, I keep going through this. Infinity, Endgame, Winter Soldier. I'm gonna do variety. I don't know if this is my actual 5, but I'm gonna go Iron Man, the first one.
That's a good.
And it's just like a classic. Came out so long ago. And then honestly, I think I might just for variety still. I'm gonna go Black Panther.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Black Panther.
That's a good one.
The first one.
Yeah, not the second one.
No, the second one just makes me depressed.
Yeah, that's sad.
Like actually makes me depressed. Oh man.
I think I have it figured out. Number 5. I'm splitting between Spider-Man No Way Home.
See, that's the thing. I forget about that one.
That's tough.
That one's so good too.
I'm torn between Captain America Civil War and that one. Civil War, I think to me, No Way Home edges it out. Civil War is not a bad movie.
Right.
It's just, it's still solid, but you have all these other characters in it. Like it's still a Captain America movie, but it's just a different feel than the first two.
Because that's like the first time you see Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Yeah. Which is, true.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah. He like shows up like, what? Who the frick is this guy?
So yeah, that's what I got for Marvel. But man, I just want to see, like you said, original movies. One of the last movies I watched in theaters actually was Wonka.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you saw that. To me, that was fun. It was original.
See, like
it was a musical, which is unique. But
I don't hate like.
That's just
that's not like a sequel. No. It's more of like a. How would I even say? It's more of a prequel.
Yeah,
it's a prequel. That's what it is.
And they took a different spin on it, which I like too.
Yeah, and like I honestly kind of like the singing.
Oh, it was good. I
thought it was pretty
I like
good.
musicals.
Yeah, like the first time I watched it, I was like, "This is lame." I think movies like that, I'm like, I need to.
That one's
And
just
watch
a
it
good,
again.
like, feel good, kind of heartfelt movie,
Yeah.
which I appreciated because I haven't just seen one like that in a while. So, message was good.
Yeah.
It was just a fun, like, that's just a good kids movie in my opinion.
That one's like cotton candy.
Yeah.
There's like not a lot of depth. I mean, there's a little depth.
Yeah, a little bit,
like
but not-
it's just kind of like you're just hanging out.
Yeah.
it's just like kind of a fun movie about chocolate.
Yeah, I like the take on it because it's Wonka. Like, it's
Yeah,
supposed to
and
be
then the
this fun-
Oompa Loompa shows up.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like Hugh Grant,
Yeah,
you know that actor?
yeah,
He
Hugh
is-
Grant.
he's so funny in
He's
that.
just in there.
Yeah, so that's really good.
Oh, Keegan Michael Key.
Oh yes,
I loved him in this.
he's really good. Whoa, I just burped.
I loved him as the cop in the movie.
Oh my word, he's progressively gets fatter.
Yeah, it's just hilarious.
That's
but
so good.
I know I'm with you 100% on
yeah.
it. We'll see with How to Train Your Dragon. What I do
Yeah.
think is that if they do the CGI right, it is kind of fun to see the like real life dragons.
That
And
is pretty cool. Like
So-
even in the trailer, that looked.
It looks
really
it looks
good.
really good. So I don't hate that
You
aspect
keep
about
talking.
it.
I want to look up who's.
Oh wait, this
wanna look up
reminds
who's
me. We were
directing
talking
it.
about sequels and stuff. They're rebooting Jurassic Park again. Did you see that?
Yes.
How many more times are they going to do that? This is the third reboot.
I think this is the 7th movie.
Because they've had different series. This is the third, it's going to be a new story again.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. I don't understand.
How can I not find this? I'm trying to look up what? I'm trying to look up who's directing this new How to Train Your Dragon. You keep talking.
Yeah. I know they have the same actor, like the Viking dad. I think that's the same actor.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So I wonder for this one if they're going for almost like a very similar remake. Like it's going to be very similar, maybe a few subtle differences, but it's going to be almost scene for scene, maybe word for word. I think they'll change a few things up, but I don't mind if they keep the original story and they're not adding in different things. What did you find?
Okay, so the guy who is directing it, he directed the second one and the first or the third one.
Ooh, that's good.
And the first one actually.
Oh, I like
it
this.
might be pretty good.
I like it. We don't wanna-
I'm liking that.
I like that. They're not bringing someone new. It's the same guy.
Oh, actually, this might be a good movie actually because he did all 3 of the How to Train Your Dragons and he did Lilo and Stitch.
Ooh, there you go.
And I love Lilo and Stitch.
They're doing a live action Lilo and Stitch.
I don't know how I feel
I don't know how I
about
feel
that
about that. That's also Disney. So that's the one thing with How to Train Your Dragon. This will be DreamWorks. And in
And you know
general,
what else is DreamWorks? Have you seen Wild Robot yet?
Oh, I'm going to watch it. I've
Bro.
heard great things about
Bro.
bro. I might have to watch that later. You go watch a Marvel movie
I'll go watch a Marvel movie.
because I still have Peacock, so I can still watch it.
Oh,
so.
Peacock's great. I
Do it.
love Peacock.
Dude, the streaming.
They got some good
as
stuff
far
on
as
there.
the streaming service goes, like that I'm willing to pay for.
Let's talk about streaming service for a second.
First of all, they're getting more expensive, and they're putting ads and everything.
Bruh.
You have to. There's like the premium now. You can buy it, so you don't have to have ads.
Which is like $10 extra.
yeah, it's
Bruh.
ridiculous.
I'm not paying for that.
Yeah. What do I
But
look like? I don't have money right now.
my Mr. Moneybags, my daddy Warbucks. Did you like that, Paul? Do you like that?
That was good.
Like that
I don't know.
reference?
I don't know. All I could think about with the money dad thing was like the kids in elementary school that have the rich families.
Oh, 100%.
They bring the premium. But they bring the premium candy on
Oh,
Valentine's
yeah.
Day, or they have the cool Valentine's Day box.
Yeah, when everyone else is bringing Dum Dums, they're bringing
Yeah, they bring-
full size Snicker bars,
Yeah.
king size Reese's. No, that's a real thing. No, what was I
goodness.
saying? I just said something. But I was gonna say something more. Something. Oh, streaming services.
Yes.
I've been watching. See the thing with me, Brett. I'm
Yeah.
always watching something. It's kind of tough.
That's why we're opposite. I'm not a huge TV watcher. It just takes the right, and I'm also just busy with school, so that's the hard part.
Yeah. I just rewatched Interstellar a couple weeks ago.
I need to do that.
Holy bro. The first time I watched it, I was like, this is kind of boring.
Oh, this is where we're connecting because Hans Zimmer does the score for that movie.
Oh, yeah. Interstellar is so good. It is so good.
Classic.
Because Christopher Nolan, he's one of the best. He's got to be
something
one of the best.
I'm thinking about with that movie. The pacing of his movies are always.
It's like a slow burn.
But he just always keeps it going.
Yeah, it's never like slow.
No,
it's always moving forward.
We're always moving somewhere.
And it like may look boring or look slow, but like it's all intentional. He knows exactly where he's
going. The build
going.
is so good always.
Yeah.
Because it always builds up to this big moment. Everything. Yeah.
And if I'm right, I think that's an original story.
I think so.
I think it's Christopher like off the dome.
I from what I remember, because I remember him when Hans made the score, he didn't tell Hans about he didn't give him the script. He just told them he wants like a theme based off of like a father and a daughter type of thing.
Really?
Like he didn't give him the script, and Hans came up with the theme. From that.
He's a top G.
Those two paired together. Like different musical composers are amazing. Some of them are great at writing themes.
Yeah.
To me, my favorite thing is about Hans Zimmer. He's so immersive.
Yeah.
He
like you feel you're inside of the movie.
He will make things sound like the movie. He'll come up with new sounds. He's not going to. He'll maybe use an orchestra or something.
Yeah.
But that's like John Williams' classic orchestra.
I love John. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But Hans Zimmer, he'll like make new sounds like Dune. They're coming up with
dude.
like the sounds that he puts into the score is just amazing. Inception, Interstellar. That's one of my favorite scores of all time.
Yeah, like the cornfield chase song. Oh
that
my
theme,
word, dude.
how it's in everything, and then it's mainly an organ is a lot of the score.
Yeah,
which is awesome. Utilizing that,
so good.
Being in space, that just fits. It's so perfect.
Oh my word. Yeah, Interstellar.
Maybe we can look forward to this movie. They're making a Hans Zimmer. I think he's helping with it too. But what's the new Christopher Nolan movie he's directing?
Oh. Is it this year that's coming out? Or is it next year?
I don't remember. It's I'll look it up.
He's so good.
They're doing, is it the Odyssey or something?
Yes, that's what it is. Yeah. The Odyssey.
Yeah, they're doing the Odyssey 2026.
Yeah. Dang. Oh my.
So I'm excited. I don't know if Hans Zimmer is helping out with that.
I'm sure he is.
He always does a good job. Oh, wait. Actually, sorry. I may have missed. Maybe Hans Zimmer did help out with Dune. He might. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know.
I'm sure he did.
I think he did. But they might have. Oh, I'm thinking of a different movie. The guy who. The Mandalorian theme.
Oh, yes. Ludwig.
Yeah.
Ludwig Göransson?
Yeah. He did Tenet and Oppenheimer.
Ludwig did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because he won the Oscar for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. I don't want to mix those two up, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, for the listeners, you just read off some of Hans Zimmer's compositions.
So let's get back to good movies. And not Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, let's get back to these really amazing movies right here.
So we got Interstellar.
Oh my goodness, love it.
We got Dune. Parts 1 and 2. The Dark Knight.
That is a perfect.
I always
movie.
forget that he did that, but it makes so much
I think
sense.
he did all three of those, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Inception.
Oh my word, so good.
Oh, Top Gun Maverick.
Oh yeah.
For Hans Zimmer bringing that back. Gladiator.
Oh my word,
so good. Oh, I forgot Dunkirk. That's been a while.
I actually have not seen Dunkirk.
I watched it.
I've not seen that.
That's another Christopher Nolan one. It's still good. It's still a good movie, but it's not like
that one got away from me. I don't know why.
It's not what you're used to, like with Christopher Nolan movies and stuff, but it's still fun. All right, more on Hans Zimmer. The Lion King. I forgot about that. Yeah, we got the Batman movies. He did Kung Fu Panda.
Yes, he did Kung Fu Panda.
Forgot about that. We got some funny ones here. We got Spider-Man 2. Some of these he might have just helped with them.
Yeah.
Wasn't like the main composer. Megamind?
Dude, Megamind's great.
That's a great movie. I didn't know he did that. Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, he did. Yeah, he wrote the theme for that.
He's
Madagascar. I forget he does some funny ones. Rango.
He does a lot of animated movies too.
There's one on here that's actually one of my favorites. That's Spirit. Have you seen Spirit?
I've seen Spirit.
It's an older animated one. That one's one of his underrated scores.
I have not seen it.
Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron or something.
Okay.
That one's fun.
I'll have to watch
that. It's a unique sound. It's an older animated one. There's not a lot of talking in the movie.
Oh, really?
But it's a fun story.
A lot of music.
Yeah, a lot more music, instrumental stuff. Sherlock Holmes for other Hans Zimmer compositions.
There's more down too.
Oh,
He's got like
then it
thousands.
is on here.
I think it's
Shark Tale.
Shark Tale is such a weird movie, dude. Right here.
Oh, Prince of Egypt. I forgot about that too. He helps with the theme.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, the soundtrack in that is amazing.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day. The burning bush scene, one of my favorites.
One of the top movie scenes of all time.
Is so good. It's so good.
So good.
The verse that they include, like that's part of like the movie magic. Like it's not quite in order of like how it actually happened, but the scene where God says back, "Who made man's mouth?" And how the score gets all crazy, and it's like, whoa!
I just got chills, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Who made man's Who made man's mouth? Like that scene's so good. Boss baby. Sorry.
He just does like so
there it
many.
is. There's Spirit.
Oh, Stallion of the Cimarron.
Cimarron. 2002 movie.
Nice.
Or just listen to the score, but that one's a fun one. Man, the Lone Ranger, the new Lone Ranger. Man, so many fun. I forget he does like some random movies too.
He just does random movies.
I think that's the fun part about it. But Hans Zimmer, just applause for you. Applause for good movies.
Love
folks.
Hans Zimmer.
All the good stuff.
Make movies great again.
I like it. Make a hat. So MMGA.
Sounds like something.
No, I don't know.
No, I don't think it does.
I don't know.
But that's what I got for movies.
That was some fun.
Oh wait, actually, I just I went to the theater last week.
Oh, what'd you watch?
Saw A Complete Unknown.
Oh,
The Bob Dylan biopic. Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I heard he did good.
That's pretty good.
I heard he did a good job.
Yeah.
People like to rip on Timothy Chalamet, but he's a good actor.
He's a great actor. Wait.
He's versatile. He's
a child. He's so good.
Yeah. I mean,
shut up.
Look at the movies he's doing. And
he's so good.
His roles that he's in. He's gone from he's in Dune.
Yeah.
He did Wonka.
Yeah.
And then
he's got range.
Yeah, and then he did this Bob Dylan movie.
And he's in another movie that's coming out soon. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But he I think he's only like 30 or something.
Yeah, he feels like he's younger, but
he's young. But he's on the come up.
Yeah, it's fun.
He's one of he can open movies. But when Dune Part 2, that's his best performance.
I actually haven't seen that yet, but I need to. I've seen the first one.
That's the one you need to watch next. I'll watch a Marvel movie. You watch Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2. And I'll watch The Wild Robot as well.
And Wild Robot. Yeah, it's on Peacock.
And that's what's fun too, because the concept's from a book, but it's still new and fresh.
Oh yeah.
As far as like ideas and movies go. We're not just redoing the same like concept and thing.
Yeah, see, I like movies based on books are more fun than like reboots or live actions. Because most of the time, like the author gets involved with the movie. Like I think with Harry Potter movies, J.K. Rowling was part of it. I don't know who wrote the Dune. Is he still alive?
I don't know much about it.
I don't know much.
It's
about
funny
it
because there is an original Dune movie like from the 80s.
I haven't seen that.
I've just heard it's really trippy. And some of the effects they try to do is
because it's the 80s, right? Yeah, 80s. Yeah,
Carter
80s
Nealon,
movies are unhinged.
Carter Nealon loves Dune. He watched it and he's like, I just wasted an hour and a half on that. But there were some hilarious moments he showed me from it.
That's funny.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch that. But I've heard Dune Part 3, Messiah, is like the craziest because it's based on like the second or third book. And it gets really trippy and it gets really crazy. I don't know because I don't know.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, people read them and they're like, this is not how I put this in my review when I watched it, Dune Part 2. People talk about it's not how the book went. When I say to those people, shut up. It's a great movie.
Sometimes you got to just take it as like, it's based off of the book.
You can't put everything in the book or everything in the movie from the book.
There's examples of where especially books like that, including everything, it just doesn't make it as good. It doesn't make it as good a movie. Like Lord of the Rings,
they put most of everything in there.
They put a good amount.
They left a lot out.
There's so much other stuff in the books that if you did it, it'd be so boring. And there's just things that you just make choices in movies to do that.
Some people. Go ahead.
But the opposite of that is The Hobbit. I think The Hobbit, they should have stuck more with the books. They added too many things to it.
So many things.
And that annoyed me, like, because the story of The Hobbit is great. It should have been 1 or 2 movies.
Maybe 2 movies.
Maybe 2.
Because that is a small book.
Yeah, it's a smaller book, but I think...
I mean, they could have.
I guess it depends on how long movies are, because the movies are so long nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, if you just do one big, almost 3-hour long movie for The Hobbit, then that could work.
I would have loved that.
Yeah, that would have been great. They just stretched it out.
Stretched it out over 9 hours.
They added way too much stuff.
Yeah.
That's okay. If you're looking to read a book, read The Hobbit.
Hobbit's great.
Great read.
It's a quick read.
It's a quick read.
It's like maybe 250 pages.
Yeah, it's just awesome. But yeah, it just too big. But anyways, that's kind of what I think of like from books. And then you have Dune. I haven't read Dune. But I know I can ask Carter about it, but they base it off of it. So they're going to, to me, it's like Lord of the Rings. You're going to emphasize
the important parts. Yeah.
Yeah. Different things and include different things. Man, talking movies is fun.
I do really want to read Dune though. Mm-hmm. Like there are so many books that I want to read, but
once you finish college.
Yeah, literally. I have no time to read. Only watch movies.
Movies.
Just kidding.
Man, that was fun.
Good
Folks, we're at the time. We're getting to it. Why am I wearing a hat? I don't wear hats.
Oh, let's go. Transition king.
Well, I guess I do wear hats sometimes when I disc golf. Winter, we wear winter hats, but I don't really wear ball caps that much. You know, I used to be a baseball player. I'd wear a hat
Yes, sir.
But why am I wearing a hat?
Why is he wearing a hat?
You know, I'm not the hat guy in this episode. Well, folks.
Yeah, I'm using the hat guy, and I'm not wearing a hat.
Yeah, Grant's not wearing a hat. What happened? This is weird.
This is the alternate universe.
Whoa.
Multiverse of madness.
Whoa.
Oh, what a bad movie.
Oh,
okay,
man.
keep going. We don't need to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, why am I wearing a hat? Some of you who know me in person are like, Brett's been wearing a hat lately.
Yeah.
Well, folks, my hair was getting longer, and I'm like, you know what? I need a haircut.
The fro
was coming back a little bit, which was fun. But I was just like, I need to get a haircut. Let's make it easier to take care of it and whatnot. And in the winter, it's tough. Hair gets so dry.
Literally.
So I go to Sports Clips, everyone. And usually, you know why I go there? Because I have crazy hair.
Just air out their laundry.
I am. They deserve
We don't
it.
want their sponsorship.
Just this one location.
Don't even give the location. Just say Sports Clubs.
I don't want to do that.
Don't air them out.
I
Don't
want
air
to
them
do
out.
that because I've had great experiences at other sports clips.
Yeah.
I have crazier hair, so I don't want to go to great clips. You know, I feel like sports clips.
There's a big difference. Yeah.
They're gonna do a better job. Spend a little bit more money, but I have crazier hair. You know, it's hard to cut it. So I go to a location. I may or may not reveal it. You can probably find my review on Google, which I'll get into later. I go there. First of all, I walk in. There's no one in the store. What's going on?
What?
When I walk in, I realize afterwards I saw someone smoking outside.
Nice.
And I was like, whatever.
Love it.
Yeah, you know, it's the cities. The guy who's smoking walks back in.
Oh, no.
That's the employee.
Oh, shoot.
This Joe Schmo comes walking in. And also, in the moment, I'm like, what is this guy doing? It sounds like he's talking to someone, but it doesn't sound like he's talking to me. So I'm just kind of weirded out. And then eventually he does start talking to me. We get checked in. They have my notes. My notes are a 1 fade on the sides, and then leave 1.5 to 2 inches on the top.
Oh,
so
boy.
you know, he reads it off. I can't really hear him. I'm like, that's it. And this guy's like still talking to someone, but it's not me, and I'm still so confused.
But there's no one else in this place?
No, there's no one else in the place.
What the heck?
And I'll get to why that's happening. And another thing too, he also smells like cigarettes. That's just not good customer service.
It's not your favorite thing.
It's not good. And maybe there's a reason that people don't go to the Sports Clips, why it was so empty. But anyways, like, he gets going, and before I realize and can interject, this guy took the 2 guard for like doing a fade on the side, and he just buzzed the top of my head. So folks, I got a buzz cut, and I haven't had a buzz cut since elementary school. And here it is.
There it is. This is
like 2 weeks.
That's 2 weeks
of it coming back. There's a picture. Oh man, if I'm feeling ambitious, maybe we'll post it on the Instagram.
You should show it to me and I'll react.
Oh yeah. I was mad. Look at that.
Bro.
It's a like,
no way.
Like military cut. Like
what?
Bad. So homeboy Joy takes the 2 guard and just starts and does that.
And your hair's like kind of
it was
tall.
It was long. You want to see a picture beforehand?
Yeah, before. He just takes the 2 to that?
That's what he starts with.
That is insane.
So, I start like saying something, and this is when I find out this guy has an earpiece in. He's been on the phone with someone the entire time.
My goodness.
And then he's finally like, I gotta let you go. I'm working right now. And it was in this moment I didn't know how to react. So I already know that he's already gone down the middle. So I actually don't say anything.
That's crazy.
I don't say anything. I'm just mulling on like if I don't want to like make a scene right now, because it is one of those things. Once your hair gets cut, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, you can't.
And I'm like, well, I just got to let him buzz and finish it.
Dang.
But I was so mad sitting there letting him buzz everything.
Dang.
And it was so hard not to respond with, we finished, is like, what do you think? And I just didn't really say anything.
What did you say? You say anything?
I was like, it's okay. I was just pretty quiet. I tend not to get too upset, but in the moment I was like, just don't do anything.
Don't say anything.
Didn't give him a tip. Just got out of there, got to my car. I'm like, what has just happened?
Oh my goodness, dude. That is a nightmare.
So this is 2 weeks back, and it's getting better.
Yeah.
Like in another probably 4 weeks or so, I'll probably go in and have them, or have a different store like do a fade on the sides.
Dang.
But they did me dirty. This is the only time. So they sent me, like, companies will send you the thing, like fill out the form. How likely are you to recommend our location?
0.
And I did. I like never respond to those. I put 0 on it.
Oh my! And you wrote.
I wrote the story. I wrote what happened. They don't respond to me. I send in another feedback thing on the Sports Clips app, and they do respond to me. But I learned that each Sports Clips is individually owned.
Oh shoot!
So it's just this location, and I am going to name drop it.
No!
Don't do it? Okay, I won't do it. You can find my review.
You can name drop it, and then if you decide later, you can just bleep it out.
Maybe on the... Yeah. Well, I won't name drop it. You can find my review. It's somewhere around here. But you can read my story on there. I put my review on Google because
people can find it if they want it.
Yeah. If they want to see that review, that 0-star review. But someone on Sports Clips does respond to me and like, we reached out to the owner. They'll be reaching out to you. It still takes them a full week.
Oh no!
For them to reach out to me. And I think they reached out to me because I didn't put the review on Google right away. But as soon as I put the review on Google, then the store owner reached out to me. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
Nice.
So they finally reached out to me, and they are giving me a free haircut when I come back, which I get. I know that
do you have to go back to that
I have to go back to that store.
Nah, you're not.
So
it's not worth it.
I
don't go back to it.
I might.
Maybe.
Because I'm going to make sure that it's not the same guy. I'm going to be very clear.
Yeah.
And that's the last time I'll go there unless they really wow me with stuff.
Right.
I'm going to give them a chance to see how they respond.
Give them a second chance.
Yeah. Give
me a second chance.
I'm not someone to usually complain about something.
No, you're not a big complainer guy.
I don't leave reviews for things.
No.
Though after I did leave a review for that, I did leave a review for actually a good review on a Dairy Queen. Nice. I forget where it was. It wasn't too close to here though. Because
classic chicken tender guy.
That's right.
Shout out Isaiah. I got him with chicken tenders.
But I left a review for a DQ probably like 20 minutes away. It was amazing. The inside of the store was like super clean.
Where was it?
I need to look it up.
I bet it was like
it was somewhere a little bit
Bloomington.
south. Could have been. I don't remember. But it was
Bloomington is just kind of a baller
was
place.
It was so nice. They had the option of like you could go order up there, but they had a QR code on the table. You can order from your phone,
fun.
and they'll bring it to you.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I had someone ask me twice like how the food was. I'm like, I am not used to
They're
this.
killing it.
I'm like, I gotta leave a review for this. This is awesome.
Dang.
But that's the story. I'm gonna put my hat back on.
Don't be ashamed.
No, I'm not like.
No,
it's
I know you're not ashamed.
It's not
I know
bad now. Like it's grown back in a little bit. It was just
Yeah.
more frustrating in the moment.
Right,
Like,
right.
Are you joking? I haven't had a buzz cut since elementary school.
That.
If I wanted a buzz cut, I'm not going to go pay for a buzz cut.
Right. You just have your mom do it. Just
Mom.
literally. No, but yeah. No, that's once I go bald, because I honestly will probably go bald. And here's the thing. My fiance, my future wife to be, she likes my hair. I don't necessarily like my hair because I am thin on the top.
Yeah, and you've lived with it long enough. You know what it was like beforehand, and
because like you remember it being pretty thick.
oh yeah,
it was like
even first year Bible school.
oh yeah, and it's just gone.
all of our
downhill.
hair was growing out back then.
Oh my goodness,
Afro Brett.
If you know us personally, you come up to one of us and we'll try to pull up a picture of Afro Brad.
I have I have it somewhere. 2018
insane.
Wild times for the boys.
That's there's not many people that I am envious of people's hair, but like Brett's thick hair is just unmatched.
It's crazy. I don't.
Do you remember when you
straightened it?
Straightened that.
That was wild.
That was chaotic.
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
I don't know if we've told the story on the podcast, but I feel like I have to bring in Ashley Blake for it.
Oh yeah, because she did it.
Because she helped
The
with
first
it.
year?
Yeah, it was first year. She helped
Oh, that's
with it.
right. That's right.
So she helped. So maybe we have to bring her in and talk about it. And Isaiah Miller.
Yeah, that's
I feel
right.
like we have to.
That was a good time.
Oh, man.
Oh man, that was the biggest your hair ever was.
It was wild.
Yeah.
And it is when I tell people too is I taught swimming lessons. So I was in chlorine water and that just made it worse. It just made it poof even more.
Yeah, it made it even thicker than it actually was.
It made it even bigger. It was wild, but
yeah, but I'm not envious about many people here because I'm at the point where I've accepted it.
Yeah.
I'm too.
hey, and that's a big thing is just to accept
I've
and
accepted
know.
that I'm going to be bald, and I'll just
Yeah.
ride it out until.
It's just-
But my
Hey, there's
reason,
there's good bald people out there. Your brother,
Exactly.
Matt Erickson, he's
Yep,
got a
Matt
nice
Erickson.
beard. He's
Nicolay
bald.
Law.
Yeah, there you go.
It all ties together.
It's just part of the transition. It'll
Transition
take a little
king.
Bit. Yeah,
but
well, but also just when you go bald, like it's just
Yeah.
a little bit of the shock initially, and then
oh yeah,
just
that
people get used to it.
But yeah, reason my fiance, she likes my hair now, and she won't be like sad when I go bald, but she'll be like, oh, it'll be different, and so that's why she's a little bit more hesitant than I am. So once she's like on board, I'm
There you
bald
go.
instantly.
There you go, and it'll definitely be after. You're gonna
Yeah,
have hair.
it'll be after we.
Yeah,
get
you're
married.
gonna have hair for your wedding. So.
Yeah. Unless something crazy.
Yeah,
happens.
unless something
unless
wild.
like I get the runway.
Yeah, unless you get-
the runway. unless that happens.
Unless you have a nightmare haircut experience like I had,
Right.
And it just is like, oh, what do I do now?
yeah. Yeah. So if that happens, then I'll be bald. But
That won't happen.
The plan is after we get married, and even then it'll probably be a few months, but I would like to be bald before the end of the year.
Yeah, there you
So.
go. Fun times.
It's easier to maintain.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like-
that is one thing actually recently is that I was having really
Yeah,
short
sure.
hair.
You don't have to do anything.
It's crazy. I was like, oh, okay, I was a little bit in there and save a fortune on shampoo and conditioner.
That's hilarious because when Ryan went bald, I think he just uses body wash everywhere. It's on his body and his head.
That's why they have those body wash, those guy shampoo things, the like 10-in-1.
Oh, the 10-in-1
It's probably not 10
body
in
wash, shampoo, conditioner,
toothpaste,
toothpaste,
mouthwash,
mouthwash,
deodorant,
oil for your car, deodorant.
oil for your car,
That's hilarious.
degreaser. I don't know.
Degreaser. Beard oil.
Beard oil, yeah.
Oh,
there we
beard
go.
oil. I do need to use beard oil.
I've been trying to use it a little bit more because I'm letting it get
It
thicker.
looks thick.
It's been nice. I've been
because
trying
it reaches up to the top of it, like connects to your head.
Yeah, I've been
That's
trying
cool.
to let the sides like grow up a little bit more too. So we'll see. It's always a transition with facial hair. Like there's just moments you have to let it grow out a little bit, and then eventually it'll come in thicker.
Do you get the cheek hair?
A little bit? So I do will routinely trim that up up here. So
Yeah, I get it like really close to my
actually?
eye. I get it like
That's
up here.
I don't quite get
Like
that.
on my cheekbone. It is yeah, it's at some point I should just wax it so it'll stay clean a little bit longer.
I've come so close to like going like completely shaving and just letting it grow back in unison.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I just can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah, I think I was clean shaven last summer for just a little bit. I just did it just for fun. And I was like, I don't know if I need to do this again.
Yeah. Like I thought maybe 1 year no shave November just to like see how fast it grows back would be fun. But even still, it's just, I haven't been clean shaven, I think since 2020.
Dang. During 2020?
During COVID, when I was at home, I did it. And I just never really did it again after that. So,
Wow.
Man, what a time.
What a time to be alive.
Do you have anything else?
Ah,
As we
man.
cap off the longest episode of the banter.
How long has it been?
It's been since I started the camera, an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh my.
And I think well worth it though.
Has it been long? Has there been a longer one?
No, not
really.
Well, if you combine after shows, maybe.
Oh, true. But a single episode.
This is going to be a complete episode, and I like it because I'm not able to upload as much right now with being busy with school. So let's just talk about all the things.
Yeah, might as well, man. I don't have much else.
And I don't mind longer podcasts. Actually, the older I get, it's kind of nice if I'm working or if I'm
100%.
driving.
Yeah, it's like you're just chewing on it a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We talked about, and all the things we talked about were super fun.
We went on a few tangents.
Oh, that's
kind of fire.
That's the nature of this show.
Gotta do it sometimes. But I don't have much else. Just be excellent to each other.
Yeah. Live your life.
Just freaking live your life.
Love God, love your neighbor, and honor. I'm gonna do the outro with
yes, sir,
without that, so the audience can see. Point the mic at my head, folks. Point the mic.
Freaking turkeys.
Wait, actually, you know
Do you have a turkey sound?
I have a turkey on here.
Wait, do it one more time. See if I can recreate it. That wasn't even close.
I actually don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear it. But
okay.
No, actually, no, I can't hear it. What am I talking about? What is this?
That's close enough.
Oh man.
Oh, good times.
Let's somehow close out this show, folks.
Somehow close it out.
Somehow, let's do it, man. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Break Time Banter. Grant, thanks once again for being on the show. Always a blast. Be sure to listen to our previous episodes and be on the lookout for future uploads. And if you want to see my buzz cut, you will actually have to watch this episode, which you can do on Spotify and YouTube. And be sure to check out those Super Bowl commercials I mentioned on the YouTube channel. But as always, thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.